Last year, I was able to watch every single panel.
I watched 16 hours last year.
I watched as many of the panels as I could live.
I just heard about Nerd HQ this past year, so all the videos that I have watched have been on YouTube after the fact.
As far as I can remember, in 2013 I watched either 7 or 8 panels live from here in Northern Ireland, with an 8-hour time difference.
I was able to somehow swing having the entire weekend off from work, which never happens for me.
Luckily I was off most of those days, which was fantastic.
I watched at work.
I was at a holiday house and I only had mobile internet.
I spent the entire weekend in my PJs, watching every panel from a comfy bed.
I watched them all from my home, just simple live streaming from my laptop.
The rest of the time I watched it at home, and a few times I watched it on my phone when I was out somewhere.
The rest of them I watched comfortably at home.
Really fun to watch, and kind of feel like I was still in that intimate space even though I wasn't actually there.
What one's my favourite?
There were so many great panels.
That would be like asking which of my children is my favorite.
That I just can't answer.
My favorite panel would probably have to be either Joss Whedon's panel, because "Welcome to Overshare" is probably my favorite quote from the whole thing.
I love the guys from Psych.
The Orphan Black panel was phenomenal.
Sherlock actually is quite interesting. I'd never watched Sherlock before.
Nathan Fillion's, just because he's so generous with his time.
All the panels Nathan was involved in.
The mystery panel with Nathan Fillion, Alan Tudyk.
I love that Nathan and Alan helped out this past year hosting.
Alan Tudyk, really enjoyed him. He was very funny.
Zach's panel is always great.
I watched Zach's panels multiple times.
I loved all of the Zach panels.
Joe Manganiello, I mean, come on.
Really enjoyed watching the Richard Madden panel because obviously in Game of Thrones he'd been to Northern Ireland.
Of course, the Tom Hiddleston panel, which was freaking mind-blowing.
I'd have to say my favorite was Tom Hiddleston.
I loved the Tom Hiddleston panel.
Freaking Velociraptor. I mean, really.
Really glad and really proud of what Zach's doing to help us out, for those of us who might live farther away than San Diego, or who might not actually have the funds to get there.
Thank you for making the live streaming available to all of us that couldn't make it out to Nerd HQ. It is so appreciated. It's like being there with you guys, so thank you. Love you guys.